So today I will show you how you can go and create with Sora 2 consistent characters. So how you can add a real person, real looking person into your videos, just like the ones that you see on my screen. Now there are a couple of ways to do this. I tested out at least 3 ways. 2 of them are not possible in any case. Let me explain the situation. So let me show you first an example. Here I was able to create an ad because the idea is that we want to be able to create something useful with Sora, not just funny videos, because who's paying for funny videos? Yeah, well, if you have clients and if you want to sell stuff, you want to make a nice ad. So for that, what we need is a consistent character. So you're not just creating new people all the time. You want one person that appears in your ad in different shots, like you can see this person right here. And you would think that it's gonna be simple, but it's not. There are some catches, and I'm gonna show you the techniques that actually work. Okay, now what's even more interesting is that not only the person in this shot is staying consistent, staying the same, but you can take a look at this shot right here. I was able even to add the actual product that we are advertising, the actual shot inside the video, and the actor is moving, is opening the book. This is the book that we want to advertise right here. So there are a couple of ways, 3 ways. One is really not good. The second one is working only if you want to be personally in the video. And the third way is the one that we are going to focus on right here. Okay, so let's jump on over to Sora for a second. And let me show you what we got. So the easiest way, if you want to put yourself into the videos, that's going to be using your so-called cameo, right? This is how I was able to ride a bear in the middle of New York, okay? So it's really simple, but for that I have a separate tutorial that explains how you can add yourself into the videos and create something called a cameo. It's kind of like create your clone that Sora will be able to use in the videos. But what if you don't want yourself in the videos? Because let's say I want to build here an ad for a woodworking plans product or for a supplement product. And I'm not the ideal avatar. I don't want to be in the video because let's say I'm selling to moms and I'm not going to be the right avatar. You want a female, certain age, and so on. So you can do that. But the obvious thing would be, okay, let's take an image of a person. Let's say I want a person who's doing woodworking. Let's upload this image and tell Sora, use this image every time. So here's why that won't work. When you upload an image to Sora with a real person, it's gonna give you this safety message. For safety reasons, we don't create videos from images that include people. And that's a challenge. And that's a big challenge. Now, I see a couple of people solving this issue by creating kind of a cartoonish looking real person. But still, the quality of the video won't be there. It will look like a cartoon. So what's the solution? Well, we're going to approach it differently. Because if you take a look, the person here in these videos is basically the same. So how was I able to make this shot? How was I able to make this shot? Let me show you. With the same person, the same shirt, the same facial features and everything. Well, we didn't start with an image. We will start, let me show you. So you have, let me explain first the concept here. We have something called characters, and we have to create a character. right? We cannot create the character from ourselves because we don't want to be in the video, and we cannot create a character with an image because Sora won't let us. So we gonna create a character from a prompt. That's gonna be our first character. But you cannot just reuse the prompt describing a person, because then Sora will generate all kinds of variations and the face won't be the same. So the hack to that is the following. First we create a character from a prompt, and then we're gonna use a character command to always use that character in the videos. Sounds confusing, but it's much more simple if I just show you. So first let me show you what I've done, so you can see the process. First, we create a master prompt that describes exactly the person that you're looking for. And in my case, we're gonna use ChatGPT for this, but I just go through the prompt a little bit so you can get an idea of what this looks like. So you have here a 55-year-old American man speaks passionately while working his personal woodworking shop and garage. So it explains who the person is, where he's located, in what environment he is in, and also what he's doing, what he's wearing, very detailed. And also what I like to add is the camera that is being used. I recommend something like an iPhone 15 Pro or whatever. This is really good for ads and more testimonial-ish or more user-generated type of shots. So add this line in, and so on and so forth. I'm not writing this prompt myself. I can give you this, it's not a problem, in the comments, but let me show you how you can do this, because you're gonna have a challenge every time you need to make a new character. So I've helped here, I've asked the help of ChatGPT here. So let's make a new chat. And you can ask it, I want a character in Sora that looks real, shot on an iPhone, and this time let's see, let's just stay on the same topic, but you get the idea. You could write that he's a man, let's say 60 years old, and you can say woodworking shop. I'm just going after woodworking shop because I have a product, I found a product for it, so let's make an ad for that product. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this, but you can understand that you can write whatever you want. You can talk about a doctor, you can talk about stay-at-home mom, you can talk about what type of character you want, but you add it into ChatGPT, so it creates you that long prompt. Okay, woodworking home shop. What else? I'm not gonna write anything else. I'll tell GPT just to give it more details. So we get good real visual, real image. Okay, obviously you could write a better prompt, but I don't want you to just copy prompts. I can give you these prompts, no big deal, but I just want you to give you the thinking behind using ChatGPT for something like that. Okay, and let's see, a hyper-realistic video of a 60-year-old man working in his personal woodworking shop, iPhone 15 Pro, with wetter skin, short gray hair, flannel shirt, nice, crisp, Unreal. Okay, I think this is gonna be good enough. You can play with it, change stuff in it, but this is how you create the master prompt. Once you create the master prompt, then you can use the video that it created to build your character. Okay, so let's do this together. Let's do this. I have here the master prompt. We're gonna go to settings. I'm gonna just select 10 seconds. It doesn't have to be long. So now Sora is gonna produce this video. And once, there are a couple of steps here, very important steps. Once the video is produced, from that, we will build a character. Now, I'm not gonna wait until this finishes because obviously we're short on time here. And I wanna make sure that you can see the process. So, it's loading a little bit slow here. Let's see. So I've created already this process, and from this video, from this prompt here, we're gonna create our character, but you need to open the video that it just created. Let's say it just created this video, and I'm gonna click on these three dots here, and here you have an option that says create character. Now we're gonna push this option, and the next steps are really crucial. Trim the video down to a segment where there's not too much scene change happening. A short segment. You don't need a big segment here. Okay, good. Now click the arrow button here, and what will happen is that we'll get a character with an ID, with an exact ID. Usually this doesn't take a lot of time, and we're gonna take that ID and use it. Look, we have our character profile. Now, this is actually very important, and you want to make sure that you save this name, because now if I click continue, I will, like, this screen will go away, and if you don't save this name somewhere, then it's gonna be hard to use it. Okay, just save the name. Okay, you can explain what it is, you can add an image, doesn't matter. Now click continue. And we have our character description. So it's gonna give you like an explanation. Okay, this is how the character works. You can add some restrictions, blah, blah, blah. Skip this. And there you have your character. Dusty the workshop sage. Okay, nice. Now, who can use my character? Now, you can give permission to different people. Let's say if you have a team, you can give permission to your team members to use the character, and then your team members would need to follow your Sora account, and you would find them here and give them individually access. You can give everyone and so on. I just keep it on me only, and that's gonna be good enough. And click on save. So now we have our new character. It's Dusty the Workshop Sage, and the character ID is this. And make sure that, again, make sure that you save it, screenshot this, because otherwise, I mean, I wasn't able to get to this screen. Maybe there's a way, but once we start making videos, you're gonna use this handle. Let me show you how that works. Let's say you are here and you want to make a brand new video. Now, what if we ask Sora to write us a quick storyboard? So I'm gonna ask it to write a quick storyboard. Let's see. Right. Not a storyboard, but a short ad. for a woodworking plan product. Let's say 2 scenes, just so we are faster. Each 10-second long. And our character will have specific lines. The idea is that I want ChatGPT to give me also the dialogue that the character will say, and this is very important because I don't want just I don't want to give Sora 100% control in what the words are, because in an ad obviously you want to have control of the phrases that your actors are saying. Okay, so let's see. Visual stands by his workbench holding a small piece of oak, blah 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 blah. Okay, I've been woodworking for over 40 years and I still get excited when I find a set of plans. Okay, he picks up the woodworking plans booklet. Yeah, these new plans are the best I've used. Okay, this is gonna be good enough. Now I'm gonna directly go to the second scene. You can imagine that this will look good. We're gonna go to the second scene because I also want to show you how to add the product in the hand of your actor. So now we're gonna just copy paste the entire script, but don't start yet because we need to add our character's ID. That's how you start the prompt. You add your character ID, write an @ before it, like this, and you see it's already showing up. Dusty the workshop sage. Okay, now that is why you need to you need to save these character IDs. Okay, and now the visuals. He picks the woodworking plan booklet, your product image, and shows it towards the camera with a proud smile. The line, these new woodworking plans are the best I used. Now, if I just hit it like this, it's gonna create like a good video, but with a generic woodworking plan product. I want to add my own woodworking plan. So for that, I've actually made this image right here. I mean, I copied this image of a product, and then I needed to modify the image because even in this image, if you have a person in it, it won't upload it. If you have a supplement or whatever you want the actor to hold, make sure that you add that in. There should not be a person on it, otherwise it's not gonna work. So I had to remove the image. And then I've used this image. I'm gonna upload the image with our product, and I'm gonna just select 10 seconds in duration, and let's see what will happen. By the way, I'm seeing right now that we have the option for characters. So if I go here to characters, take a look at that. So whenever you don't know what your characters are, here they are. Here you can find the entire list with your characters. And actually, we've created a very interesting other character. Let me show you. I can with a stay-at-home mom, which is really useful. It's a useful shot. Look how realistic this looks. Obviously, we have the Sora watermarks all over the place, but you don't need to worry about that because I have a tutorial I have 2 tutorials now, and I'll make new ones if necessary that explain exactly how to take out the Sora watermark so you can use it. But there are other ways to do this. I think Sora will remove the watermark in time, but for now that's the way you need to proceed. Okay, So now you know you can create characters. Let's see how these characters are gonna look. Let's see if the video is ready. Not yet. Not yet ready. So this is the character. Let's see, because we created a new character. The old character was a 55-year-old guy. This is a 60-year-old. So he did age a little bit.
My job is just to listen. You can tell a lot about a tree from a board like this. Every line is a year it stood in the wind. Every curl a season of rain. When my hands run over it, I feel all of that.
Okay, so for an ad, this would not be perfect because of course we're not controlling the line, but this was the character prompt, the main character video, and that's okay. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm just reusing this character's ID, okay? And I'm still waiting for the new video to be generated. But I'm not complaining. It's still gonna be faster than setting up the scene and shooting an entire video with him. Now, talking about videos. So as you see, there are many tools that you can use to make videos. And we also have a tool for generating videos and other content. But what's really important is that you can create stuff that you can actually sell and get clients with. I think that's really important because otherwise we're just making funny videos. Who pays for that? I don't know. So if you're looking for a way to get clients and sales and get paid from the AI experiments that you do, then here's the way. We created the AI media machine, and it is trained on products that have high payouts, high commission rates, and the AI is actually trained on these products in such a way that you can pick a product. We have all the top paying products already inside the AI media machine. Everything is trained on it. Then the AI media machine creates videos, posts, and ebooks and different content on that specific product. And you just need to post it on social media, YouTube, TikTok, wherever. And when somebody buys one of the links from your social media posts, you get a payment, right? Depending on what commissions each product offers, you will get that payment as an affiliate commission. Now, I've selected products that are paying out high amounts. For example, I'll show you the details. The idea is that you get not just the tools, because you get here 12 different AI apps that create videos, music, thumbnails, talking avatars, which I think really looks good. And the ebooks, this is also a really good app. So we have a collection for creating stuff. But what's even more important, in my opinion at least, is that you get to find the top selling offers and how to connect your top selling offers to the videos that you create. So this way, you're not just creating ads, you're creating those types of videos that will get you sales and payments and leads. So that's why we built in these offers. Okay, so that's how it works. Basically, it's $37 per month, and you can join for a full month for $1. That's the price. And that's pretty much it. So make sure that you check this out. The link is in the description. If you already have a business and you feel like, okay, I just want somebody to help me out quickly, we can create the content for you. We can create the types of videos and use all the AI, all the stuff that will get you leads and clients. Okay, so the descriptions for that is also in the video. I mean, the link is in the description of this video for both of these products and services. Now, obviously, we got our new person. Let's take a look. Let's see.
These new woodworking plans are the best I've used. Simple, detailed, and perfect for any skill level. I'm starting my next project today, and I can't wait.
Wow.
These new woodworking plans are the best I've used. Simple, detailed, and perfect for any skill level.
I think this is amazing. This looks good. Now obviously we reused one of our older characters, I mean the previous character, since the one that we wanted to use was still being built. So anyway, as you can see, this is, let me show you, this is the same character. You see, this is the same character.
Starting my next project
So I think this is really nice. And what I want to
today, and I
highlight here is that it added the product image into the video. So the actor is holding that booklet.
these new woodworking plans.
Take a look at that. Wow. So imagine if you already had these types of products and the AI would be trained on producing content for these types of products, then you can use whatever tool to generate the ads for, and all you got to do is put these ads on social media and add your links and so on with affiliate tracking, and bam, you're gonna get commissions when sale happens.
The best I've used. Simple, detailed, and perfect for any skill level.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I hope this video helps you, and if you have questions, definitely go ahead and ask in the comments. And basically that's the entire process. Now you know how to add not just yourself. I mean, I didn't show how to add yourself, that's a different topic, but now you know how to create realistic looking actors with consistency in your videos. And the same process would be if you just want to have a stay-at-home mom presenting a supplement or whatever. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Step by step.